Ladies and gentlemen, I know that we've talked a lot about Mitt Romney, his qualities, but I think this new story that comes from Playbook really means Playbook from Politico really means we have to take another look at Mitt Romney. And this story comes to us via Bill Marriott, chairman of Marriott International. You'll remember Marriott International. Mitt Romney, when he served on the, I think he was the chair of the audit committee, signed off on a scheme to basically avoid taxes that the IRS found illegal. They had a habit of doing this, apparently. But that's not what the story is about. Bill Marriott, chairman of Marriott, introduced Romney at a Renaissance hotel in Washington, D.C. for a fundraiser, sharing stories about how they had been family friends for decades. This is one of his stories. Both Mitt and I have summer places up in New Hampshire on Lake Winnipesaukee. And a few summers ago, I was taking my grandchildren and children to town in the boat for ice cream. They got a boat. And we got into the docks, and they were all full. And I looked around. There was no place to park. So we stopped at the end of a dock. They all jumped off and ran up the dock, and I realized there was no one in the boat to help me dock the boat, handle the ropes, do anything. They just left me out there at sea. Editor's note, it was actually a lake. So I finally found a place to park after about 20 minutes. And I pulled in and I said, "Who's going to grab the rope?" And I looked up, and there was Mitt Romney. So he pulled me in. He tied up the boat for me. He rescued me, just as he's going to rescue this great country. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you get what's going on in this story. Mitt Romney, a friend of Bill Marriott's, saw that he needs someone to reach out his hand and grab a rope and then actually tie it around a metal cleat. You can't say anything, can you say anything more important about a man that he's willing to help his friend tie his boat to a dock? You know what's stunning to me about the story is that here's a guy who's known Mitt Romney for years and years and years, and this story somehow sticks out in his head. Like, it's basically like me saying, like, I remember back in college, and John Benjamin was waiting for me to grab my books and head to class. And I came out of my room, and I dropped my book. And as it fell to the ground, it bounced off my leg, sort of like on my knee. And it slid towards him. And John Benjamin bent over and picked up that book and said, "Here you go, Sam." And I grabbed that book. And I realized that John Benjamin is the type of guy that if America needs to have their book picked up and handed back to them, John Benjamin is your man. No, I remember that story because it was the only time John Benjamin did anything nice. No, I'm not saying that's what Bill Marriott's saying here. But this is just amazing. Like, I couldn't believe it. Here, Mitt Romney was not the guy working in charge of roping and grabbing the rope of the docks, and he still did it. That's when I knew this is a guy I can count on. Who would not grab the rope? Who would not grab their rope? Unbelievable.
I looked up, and there was Mitt Romney. And I looked further up, and there was Seamus.
Mitt Romney put his hand out and was willing to do something that just about every other living human being in that situation would have been willing to do. And that impressed me. That let me know that he was a human being. I don't know. That's the best you can say about a guy? I don't know if that's the best, but...